this morning, there are some new warnings now regarding your health. Doctors and researchers are urging people to slow down on alcohol, know your Alzheimer's risk, and eat better. All of it combined, they say, could add years to your life. A scientist with the Canadian Institute for Substance Use and Research has reportedly calculated to a T the number of days drinking can shorten a person's life. An average of just 2 drinks per week can shorten a person's life by 3 to 6 days. But over time, overconsumption can, of course, create a domino effect as those days start to pile up. Let's bring in NewsNation medical contributor, board-certified cardiologist Dr. Dave Montgomery. Good morning, Dr. Dave. Thanks for being with us to break all of this down. This study, it claims that the heaviest drinkers, those who have about 5 drinks per day, can shave about 2 years off of their lifespan. What else stuck out to you about this study?
Yeah, good morning to you, Brooke. I think what this is an opportunity for us to say, hey, listen, the long-held view that alcohol can be beneficial, we're re-looking at this. We're looking at this again and saying that, in fact, maybe that may not be true. It's pretty clear to us that people who have excessive alcohol consumption have shorter lifespans. And we know that's because of a number of things physiologically. But what about the moderate drinker, right? We were told for a long time that, you know, 1 drink a day for a woman, 2 drinks for a man. Well, that's moderate, and that should be potentially helpful. And we know that's not true now. And here's the question I always ask my patients to ask themselves. Can I be healthier if I drink less alcohol? That's really the question for us all.
Yeah, but even a moderate drinker, I think, might say, hey, I'm having 1 drink a day. I'm coming home from work. I'm pouring myself a glass of wine. Isn't that okay? Are you saying that that's sort of changed now?
Well, what I always say, Brooke, is one size doesn't fit all. And so there's somebody who's going to have that 1 drink that shouldn't drink at all. And then there's some people who have a drink and maybe it's okay. What this data is now saying is that there's no safe amount. We've been hearing over the last 12 months that there's no safe amount of alcohol. And I think that may not be true. I think there's probably a middle ground there. The only way for you to know, Brooke, go talk to your doctor about your profile, understand your medical profile.
Speaking about going to the doctor, too, there was something I found interesting this morning that I don't know that I knew about. There's a pill on the market that treats alcoholism. It blocks the chemical activity in the brain's reward centers, if you will. Why isn't that talked about more? And are doctors really prescribing this?
Yeah, well, that's the issue, Brooke. Doctors just don't know. The data show this, right? The data show that physicians, by and large, don't know that naltrexone, not to be confused with naloxone. Remember, naloxone is Narcan. That's what we're using for opioid overdoses. But naltrexone, as you said, sort of just short circuits the reward center so that, you know, having alcohol doesn't give you that same sort of euphoria without naltrexone. But we're just not doing it. And part of it also is, Brooke, that there's still an alcohol dependency bias. There's still a lot of stigma there, even with healthcare providers. I think we've got a lot of learning to do. And naltrexone, for the physicians listening, please put this in your armamentarium. It works really well, the data show.
An important conversation to have. Dr. Dave Montgomery, appreciate you joining us this morning.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.